Okay, so many people are like, I can't believe you're not more excited for the tram to be back. And I'm like, you tried catching the tram at the end of the night here at the Disneyland Resort? Because it's insane, okay? I mean, fireworks show just ended. I don't know how many hundreds of people are up there waiting to get on the tram, but that's more people that I want to wait with. So usually, if you stay till after the fireworks, you end up waiting 15 to 20 minutes to get on the tram, and then you have the 5-minute ride, which is fine if you have kids or mobility issues or older people, but I'd rather just walk it out. If it's going to take 20 minutes either way, then I'll just take the 20-minute walk through downtown Disney to the parking structure and call it a day. I mean, I lied and tell myself I'm working off like my churro or pretzel or whatever it is, but there's a second tram. You can see it's almost as crowded as the first area. Like I said, I just can't be bothered. You do need to fold your stroller if you're going to get on the tram. So if you have sleeping little ones, or a lot of packages or snacks that you've loaded up on your stroller, you might be better off just walking them back through downtown Disney so that you don't disturb them. I don't mind walking through downtown Disney. It's crowded, but you never really know what you're going to run into. Sometimes there's live performances, sometimes there's decorations, sometimes I see whole new stores and I'm surprised. So it's not all bad. It's lit up, twinkly lights, water fountains, waterfalls. People watching is always a good time too. Most people are here either because they just finished their Disney days, or they didn't want to pay for a Disney ticket but wanted a little touch of Disney on the weekend. So they come to downtown Disney, which is supposedly free, but you have to be really careful with parking. They charge you a lot for parking if you go over the free allotted time. So I don't tend to recommend that people come here instead of going to Disneyland anymore. There's not as much Disney in downtown Disney as you would think there would be. It's the Disney dress shop, but like, I don't know, I get it. The demand for Disney dresses is not huge, but it's kind of fun to look around in there. You can buy your Disney treats there at Marceline's Confectionery. Those are two good Disney stores. Wetzel's Pretzels is always delicious. Gosh, just smelling those always makes me want one. And right now I'm smelling ice cream because I'm here by Black Tap where they make those incredible milkshakes. Got Sprinkles Donuts. I do miss the VR store here. They have Pele Soccer and Love Pop in its place. Disney Home is here on the corner. You can buy a lot of the things that you can buy in the park there. They have a bowling alley, Splitsville. It is very expensive. Just heads up. Actually, everything here is kind of really expensive. I mean, the Disney price. I like to stop here in the Wonderground Gallery, but when I do stop, I almost always buy something. So dangerous. It's looking kind of empty, actually. There's a lot of open floor space there. Lots of restaurants to choose from if you're staying in the hotels and want to pop out for something to eat, but don't want to have to call an Uber or rent a car. Again, the restaurants are expensive. I actually have found it's cheaper to eat in the parks. You have more price range options than you do out here at downtown Disney. I find downtown Disney you're looking at $20 to $50 a plate. Disneyland, you can still find some things that are like in that $10 to $20 range. I mean, it really depends on what kind of food you're going for, but sometimes all I want is a corn dog or like a plain hamburger. So they still do have some more affordable options in the park. The Lego store is a fun place to come to. If you're a Legos fan or have a Legos fan, you do get your Disney Magic Key discount there, which is awesome because you don't tend to get any discounts on Legos like ever unless they're on sale. So that's kind of cool. You can see the entrance to the monorail here. It's currently closed. Say it's being refurbished. I'm not sure what is being refurbished. But they've got some cool Legos set up out here. Always fun to take pictures of. Selling some Disney balloons. This store to the left has kind of been a trouble location from the start. It's a very narrow store. The big like main front area, but only a couple feet deep. And then they did close the movie theater. And so I'm not sure what their plans are with that, but it's closed.
I'm the only one that. It's cool. So the guy's like.
They do have this stage set up. They either had someone performing or have someone who's going to perform. And there's the Star Wars trading post. Used to be Rainforest Cafe, and Rainforest Cafe is gone. And geez, I don't know what they're turning the old ESPN zone into. It's got this big Disney Plus sign on the door. I think it's just ads right now. That's a massive space. So got lots of plans for things in the future, but no telling what they are now. So downtown Disney's a little empty right now. Well, I did not know this was here. So they've got a special Magic Key holder photo op at the entrance to downtown Disney. Oh, so close. So close to pulling yourself up in the keyhole. And then of course, security on the way out. So you can see I've been walking about 7.5 minutes. I think I'm a speedy walker. I'm really not because I've got short legs. So I feel like I take a couple steps for everyone else's. But still, it makes me feel good to be moving instead of standing and waiting for a tram, which just makes my feet hurt worse. And then you just bust it on through the parking lot here. They don't let you cut through the parking lot. The parking garage is directly ahead there, but they don't want you getting hit by a car, so they ask you to take this pathway, which swings you around the corner here, just on the other side of downtown Disney. And you go trekking along. It's well lit, which I appreciate. It's a busy day today. There's not very many people taking this path. In all honesty, I'm not sure how many people remember that this path is an option. I thought there'd be more people taking it, but I think people are so excited to see the tram is back that they're like, I'm waiting for the tram. A lot of people who complained about that walk to and from the park, and like honestly on the way in you're so excited. I don't think you really notice the walk, but on the way out it's like, I think my feet may fall off, my legs. It just depends on how long I've been at the park. So I was at the park for about 8 hours today. I don't feel too tired. I wasn't like working super hard to like jump from ride to ride to ride, so I did take little breaks in between. Got some snacks, got some food, did some longer rides like Small World, you know, which has you sitting down and relaxing a little bit more, so that's beneficial. But if you do decide to take this route, this is where they have the downtown Disney people park. You can get, I want to say 3 free hours of parking. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to check because I don't park there because I get parking included with my Magic Key Pass. So of course I always park at the Mickey and Friends structure. But if you do park here, you don't want to go over. So I don't recommend parking here if you're going in the park, because time goes by really fast and really slow in the park somehow, and you lose all track of time. There's really only one clock at both Disneyland and California Adventure, and it's on It's a Small World. And it's because it has a clock tower that chimes every 15 minutes. Otherwise, Disney doesn't want you to know what time it is. They want you to stay. The longer you stay, the more money you spend, the more you shop, the more you eat, the more you drink. And I don't want to say that they're greedy, but I mean, they're a for-profit business, let's be honest. So you can see this long pathway along Disneyland Drive, which is right here to my right-hand side, is long and boring. There's not really anything to look at, and it's not unattractive, but I'm always surprised that they don't set up something for us to look at. At least here in this area, you can hear the music that's playing on the tram line. That's the tram music playing. And then when you hit this ramp, you know you're close to the parking garage. Now, still with me, I will tell you, when you take this way, you hit the Pixar and Friends area of the parking garage first. If you parked on the Mickey and Friends side like I did, there's no need to panic, because the parking garage is actually connected. So it's easy to get from the Pixar area to the Mickey and Friends area, but you do have to walk it, of course, because, you know, it's a walk. Everything's a walk. Everything's a walk or a wait. You just fly right over that bridge. I'm gonna go up to the top because I'm on the mini level. I'm gonna find my car. So I would say less than 20 minutes, I'll be at my car. Not bad. I don't know that I'll get my 10,000 steps in today, but I'm okay with that. So try the flyover next time you do. They have this nice little covered bridge here that takes you right over the traffic, so you don't have to wait for a crosswalk or anything. And then once you cross that bridge, you are home free. It's a parking structure in all of its glory, right there, directly in front of us.